Hey Leo, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. This is Eve. We're going to get you a shadow reading. We're going to go into the deep dark waters, into that trench where shadow aspects are hidden. And we're going to take a look at one of those hidden shadow aspects and look at a few things about it. So we will look at that shadow aspect. We will look at what's blocking you from reaching it. We will look at how it manifests in your life and how it can help if you integrate it. What your next step is to integrate it. And then we'll get an oracle card for some advice over here. So let's take a peek at the shadow. Oh no, what is this? It's the Seven of Cups. Feels like indecision. But there's the rainbow. It's weird. The rainbow is confusing me. It's almost like saying, that everything's all copacetic, and it's not, because it feels like the storm clouds here, they have much more of a presence than the actual rainbow. I feel like we need clarification here. Because, like, I am seeing this whole trickle-down effect. It's like leaking. It feels like it's leaking. Are you leaking? It's like you're leaking happiness or something. That is strange. Leo, you're getting a little tricky on me. Getting a little tricky. It's weird with all the other signs, like this, the first card is always very clear and apparent. But yours is not. It's like there's this, I don't know, like a double meaning or something. It's like trying to find that rainbow, but it's like the clouds aren't letting you somehow. What is this really about? Well, it's another cup card. It's the Queen of Cups. No, is it the Queen or King? I forget which ones are queens or kings. It's like floating out. Gosh, it feels like limbo. It feels like limbo. And that ties back to the indecision. It's almost like there are times when you are so indecisive that it puts you in this state of limbo. But like this rainbow is making me think that you don't see yourself as indecisive. Like you see yourself as like someone who can always decide, someone who makes good decisions, someone who's always on the up and up. But there's a part of you, it's almost like that is, because like there's something clouding the way you see this. It's like there's a part of it that you're not aware of. It's almost like these decisions that you're making, it's like just because you're making the decision, it almost seems like the decision is being fueled by some kind of state of limbo. It's like you're making choices, and it appears, like with this rainbow, it appears like progression, right? But it's actually regression. The cups are getting smaller. It's like limiting yourself. So, and it's funny because I just got like one of those logos from one of the branches of the military. Like, what is the be all you can be? It's like you're not doing that. You're not being all that you can be, Leo. You're limiting yourself somehow. Okay, that's weird. That was a weird way for me to get that meaning. Okay. So, what is blocking you from actually seeing this or dealing with it? Because, we want you to be all you can be, right? What is blocking you? Six of Cups. The past. The past is blocking you. Okay, so that's telling me here, Leo, that you actually have tried. There was something in the past that you tried to do and you were not successful, and it kind of like set you off. You kind of set sail into this limbo land. Cuz look, even like these cups, they look like they're floating around in limbo land. And like it's weird how there's these little bubbles around the cups, as if like maybe it wasn't just one thing from the past. Maybe these are every time you weren't successful at something. So it's like now you're limiting your it's like you're limiting your choices, or you're tailoring your decisions so that you won't fail, but all that's doing is limiting yourself. Because you learn the most when you fail at something. You learn the most. Huh. Okay, so let's look at how this manifests in your life. What's it doing to you? What's it doing to you? So it has effect on, oh, okay. So these decisions you make from limbo land are affecting your relationships, like you're like working together with people. It's like the more you do this, the more that you let this unattended shadow aspect like have that much control over you, the the smaller your life is going to be, like even like just population wise. I mean, and we know where that ends up. It ends up, with loneliness, being alone. And Leo, I just don't feel like you're the kind of sign, the group of you, that generally likes a life without people. You know what I mean? Okay, so what is this? It's weird. It's like I'm being sucked in. It's like I'm being sucked into your limbo land. It's a very odd feeling. Okay. So, what is this? This is so if you choose to integrate this shadow and let it work for you instead of against you, this is how it can help. Oh shit, look at you. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is major, major success. So, Leo, everyone has failures. It's not the end of the world, right? If you just allow yourself to be vulnerable enough to fail at something, it's like taking that chance, you know? It's like not every decision has to be the safest one. You know what I mean? That right there is going to it's like it's going to open the doors, open the gate to allow many, many, many new opportunities, but more opportunities. It's like I really hate to see you limiting yourself, because you are destined. I mean, it's like the 10 of Pentacles. It's not only is it a card of success, abundance, all that good stuff, but this is your legacy, Leo. It's like the only way to get to your true legacy is, it's not the only way, but a good way to get to your legacy is to integrate this shadow part of you and let it work for you and not against you. So we have a first step here. So let's look at the first, just like a first step to take to help integrate. Another, excuse me, sorry about that. Another pentacle, it's the ace. It's the ace of pentacles. It's like basically it's like allowing something new to come in. And that's kind of what we were talking about with the, allowing yourself to be just vulnerable enough to take a risk of failing. Because if you don't try, you don't win. You know what I mean? It's like if you don't try at all, you have zero chance at being successful at something that you really, really, really want to be successful at, right? So stop, I don't want to say stop playing it safe, because there are certain areas of our life where you need that security, but it's like lighten up a little bit, Leo, give yourself a chance. This is a chance right here. Like, open yourself up to a chance is your first step. Now we're going to get you a mystical shaman. Oh, I've already shuffled these. I'm going to get you a mystical shaman card just to see if there's any advice for you. Okay, so we have the drum here. It's card number 15. And 15 does reduce to a 6. And that's that card, that's that number of movement, right? Like you can go somewhere with this. It's like reassurance that you will be able to go somewhere with this. But the drum is like a rhythm. It's like finding your rhythm. It's like once you open yourself up to letting yourself have the possibility of failing or succeeding, then it's like you will gain that knowledge. Like you will get that insight. You learn so much, even if you don't always win, right? But it's like you're gonna develop this rhythm, right? And eventually, these cups will be reversed. It's like you will be increasing successes instead of limiting yourself. All right, Leo, this is your message. I hope it helped, and I will see you later. Bye.